It is decision day, and we've got our eyes on all the races this noon, including the governor's race. Governor Andrew Cuomo has 4 challengers: Republican Rob Astorino, Green Party candidate Howie Hawkins, Libertarian Michael McDermott, and Sapient Party candidate Stephen Cohn. Democratic Lieutenant Governor candidate Kathy Hochul cast her ballot right here in Buffalo. The Western New York native has held several elected positions in Erie County. She voted at the Marine Drive Apartments this morning. Governor Cuomo has repeatedly said that if he and Hochul are elected, she will be an advocate for Western New York in Albany. Now, today, we went to some local polling places to talk to voters about the issues that are important to them, to you, this election season. News 4's Alicia Rodriguez is live for you in Kenmore. Hi, Alicia.
Good afternoon, Teresa. Typically, midterm elections, the voter turnout can be a lot lower than presidential elections. But this year, there was an unusually long ballot filled with candidates and issues that have voters fired up.
Oh, there it goes.
After intense campaigns, voters are now deciding on several key races this midterm election.
Your vote matters. Even though it's a midterm election, our vote matters. Maybe we're not running for electing a president this cycle, but we've got a governor's race. We've got 2 great local state senate races that are important that could really change what happens in Albany.
In most communities, there are 2 pages filled with candidates and propositions for voters to get through. The ballots were so long this year, many communities were forced to use an outside vendor to print them. And there's also a long list of issues that are affecting how voters fill out those ballots.
I want to make sure that the working class is getting a better break going forward. So it's been a rough time for a lot of people.
With what people getting paid, like, the low minimum wages and all this stuff, and taxes being so high and everything being so high.
For as many reasons people head to the polls, many will find just as many reasons to stay home.
They're part of the problem. If they looked and they voted, everything would be different. They have to study the issues.
It's very important to me to exercise my right to vote. Many people fought long and hard for the right to vote, and for that reason alone, I think it's important to exercise your right to vote. And I brought my son today so he becomes familiar with the voting process.
Now, we did talk to a lot of voters today, and even the ones who were very passionate about the candidates and the issues were getting a little tired of the political ads. Well, those will end when the polls close tonight at 9. Reporting live in Kenmore, Alicia Rodriguez, News 4 at noon.